Hello, this is Mike, Nostressmike.com. Um, I'm, like I say, I'm going through a change here, and you hear me talk about setting goals, and you achieve these goals one step at a time. You do small goal sets, or set small goals, and they accumulate up until you can get some big goals done. And that's what I'm fixing to do, some big goals. And right now, I mentioned I'm going to be leaving the farm or the ranch. And so the first thing that I'm working on is, okay, how am I going to do it, and where am I going to go? And I'm working on that. And so another thing that I've talked about is you have more than one thing going at a time. And the reason is things don't always work out. And so, like I say, I've got different businesses going. Some make money, some don't. Some just take up my time, more of a hobby, and this type of stuff. And then sometimes these old hobbies can turn into something. And but I say I'm 70 years old, so when I take on a hobby now, I'm kind of expecting it to be fruitful some way or another. And what, and I mentioned I want to be doing less. I'm kind of retired from the more active stuff I was doing, and now I want to focus more on the Hoi Chi. And so one of the things that I'm trying to work it out where I can start doing Hoi Chi for free. And the reason is it does change people's lives. It really does. A Hoi Chi treatment will change your life for the ones that want to better themselves. I mean, if you want to just continue doing same old dumb stuff that you've been doing, well, hey, you don't need me or Hoi Chi for that. You can do that on your own. And but anyway, this is May of 2019, and it's hard to believe it's May. It's kind of chilly, and it's been raining, and it's kind of chilly. So, but anyway, I thought I was going to give it 6 months on doing the Hoi Chi for free. I say I did the Omaha Expo. Expos I do really well, and what I've been learning is hooking up on expos is not that easy. I do mind, body, and spirit expos, and they're kind of picky on who comes in, and they don't know me. Like I say, I'm here in the United States. I'm just come in, and normally I have to come in for a couple, 2 or 3 months. I'd take off, but so it's going to be a little different. That's one reason why I want to do Hoi Chi for free. I want to get as many people to experience it as possible. The next thing is I want to do Hoi Chi classes for free. And I've already what I've learned, when the people do the Hoi Chi, they're totally flabbergasted. I mean, they've never seen anything like it before. It's just, they're astonished. They just, wow. And there's so much information that I share with that. That's why I tell people to video when I'm doing a treatment on you. Have somebody else video it, so because you can ask me any kind of question about your body, and I can tell you something, or at least some place to look, or how to treat it, and stuff like that. And so that's that's been a big thing. It's been going over really well on that. I'm going to see in a couple of weeks. I'll be doing a gun show. Gun shows, I don't know. Well, I'm thinking. I don't know if they're going to even let me come in and do a gun show. Um, Survival show, survival expos, preparedness expos. I do really well in those too, because I do everything that people are trying to learn in survival and in preparedness. I'm beyond that. I've got, I can survive with very little in stuff, and so my survival skills are pretty good. And I'm not talking about survival, going out in the woods and survive. That's bushcraft. That's a whole other thing. But I mean, I can survive in difficult situations, and this is why I've made videos talking about all these different countries I've been in, don't speak the language and stuff like that, and I'm still able to not only survive but be fruitful. And this is what I want to do with the Hoi Chi. I want to teach Hoi Chi. And I'm just a little bit. We'll talk a little bit about that. What I got in mind, it's going to be for free. Now, the only thing is, I just need you to pay my expenses, having me get there and get me back wherever it is I'm at, and room and board while I'm there. Either give me a hotel room, or if you know how to cook, I can do that. I mean, I can handle your cooking too. So, but uh, because like I say. I've got 6 months that I got to do all the impressing I can do. I'm going to impress. And if I can't get it done, like I said, I'm kind of a half snowbird. I get cold. I'm going to have to figure out what I'm going to do. And so, I've thought about things I could do here in the United States when it gets cold. But there's still a lot of thinking I got to do on all that kind of stuff. But between now and getting cold, I want to start doing the classes. And the same thing, the classes, to do a class, for me to come into wherever you're at, what I've learned, they're so shocked when they see what I'm doing. So I would say maybe do 2 people the first day. Especially because you're going to go into shock. You just don't believe what you're going to see, and then that gives you some time to think on it. And do I really want to put the effort into learning this? And how is it going to hurt? How is it going to help me? And so, like I say, so in other words, it'll be people like. Man and wife, I love doing man and wife because you can take care of yourselves. And another thing, masseuse and chiropractors and anybody that does any type of natural work will really enjoy it. Even when you're doing cupping, acupuncture, I haven't had much luck with acupuncturists. It seems like acupuncturists, they're in a whole another dimension or something, because I don't use the same principles that they use. But other than that, the other people, they make sense out of everything I talk about and everything that I can show you. So the first day will be maybe a couple people, and anybody that's even half interested needs to come in and watch and see how this thing is done and think about it. Then after that, the next day, we can do really like 1 in the morning and 2 in the afternoon, and that'll be the class itself. It'll be hands-on, so you can be doing the same thing that I'm doing, and trying to. You got to get over the shock. It really works. It's so simple, and it's just kind of hard to believe it can be done. And so let you have some time to sleep on it, and then, like I say, the next day we can go on and do it. And then so we're talking five people, 2 the first day and 3 the second day, at the minimum. And if you bring other people in to watch it and see how it works, then we can probably extend it even more. And since it's for free, I'm doing free treatments to all these people. I mean, you'll be able to start learning how to do this stuff. This is what I did free treatments for probably 10, 15 years. I've been doing this about 30 years now. So probably about half the time, but I was developing it out of nothing. So I needed practice. I needed to figure out what's going on and all this kind of stuff. So that's what you're going to be doing too. You're going to be doing it for nothing, because when you tell people what you can do, they won't believe it. But when you see it, it's a visual thing. When you see what's going on, and then you can answer the questions on why and how the body is working, it really makes a big difference. But anyway, that's what I'm going to be doing. And so I'm going to put all my effort into doing this stuff for free anywhere in the United States. This is what I'm going to limit this time for in the United States. And the reason is, come winter, I'm not sure what I'm going to do. I might be taking some trips outside the United States. But remember, I said I wasn't going to leave the United States anymore. And that's because of the work that I was doing. I'm not going to do that anymore unless I have to. Mainly, I want to stick with the Hoi Chi. I just want to help people. I want to help people improve their health, improve their attitude, improve their lives. And so I'm hoping I can get things kind of figured out really well within this 6 months and make it work well. And then that will tell me if I make it work well, and then I might be able to go on and do it even through the winter. I just have to go to warmer places in the United States. I don't know. And I've been seeing there's expos throughout the world, mind, body, spirit, and natural health expos. And so I might be starting to do that. And it'll just be going just to do that kind of stuff only. And like I say, when I lost my edge, that had made me have to reevaluate how I'm going to live the rest of my life. And so, and what it is, I want people to enjoy life as much as I do. I want them to enjoy good health as much as I do. So that's why I'm going to be doing this Hoi Chi for free and doing classes for free. I mean, the money you spend on doing a test, whatever kind of test, it'll probably be cheaper. You can even fly me in to wherever you're at, pick me up, have me go over there and do my thing on you, and you're going to be spending less money than when you're trying to play around with other things. Because I can tell you where to look and what's going on in your body. But anyway, I thought I'd share that with you. This is Mike, Nostressmike.com.